So I'm gonna be making this video very quick and easy for you guys, just so you guys don't waste too much of your time. But these are gonna be the top 5 best weapons of season 9, which is the newest update in today's game. So obviously in number 5 we do have the PP19 Bison. Now with this setup and this gun itself, it has insane range for all 3 range types such as close, mid, and long. But the main reason that this isn't at its usual top 3, which has been the case for other seasons, is because this is no longer one of the fastest killing guns when it comes to mid and close range, when you have guns like the amax, the Holger, or the M13, which just beams it at a faster rate. Now obviously you guys can check up the setup in the beginning if you guys want. You guys can feel free to screenshot. Now honestly, I hope they do make this gun a bit better next season or next patch, because I do genuinely miss using the PP Bison. But honestly, I do think it needs some sort of nerf with its mag, just like the Holger does. I just don't like the whole 64 bullet and 100 bullet guns that are getting introduced in today's game. So I really do fix that at some point, but let's get on with number 4. Alright guys, and up on number 4 we do have the CR56 amax. Now this gun is a bit weird because it was not really too good when it first came out, up until everyone started getting introduced to the main attachment, which is the M67 ammo. Now that attachment right there is what makes this gun very amazing, making it a 2-tap potential kill whenever you do kill people from close to mid range. Now this gun right here I do personally like, but I don't really use it as much since it doesn't match my style, since it is more of a bold angle ADS type of gun, and as you guys know, my playstyle is more of an aggressive one. But this is a very good gun for those who do like holding angles and playing long range angles. So let's get on with number 3. And here we are with number 3, and that is the M13, which a bunch of you guys have noticed to be used a lot. Now I heard this gun was used a lot in the Brazilian comp scene since it is one of their meta guns, but this just got introduced as meta as this season dropped, and they did introduce its buff, which did increase the ADS bullet spread accuracy, making the gun very reliable for longer range gunfights since the shots connect. Now personally I do think it is top 3, but I still have to give it to the amax for being better. Now I do think it can compete against the Holger when it comes to range due to its fire rates, but depending on certain situations it might be different. But without further ado, let's get on with number 2. Alright, yeah, so obviously we do have the Holger at number 2. Now as I mentioned before, I do think it can compete against the M13 and vice versa. The main thing that makes the Holger much better than the M13 is its range, plus the ammo capacity it does have. Now another thing that is very good with the Holger is the fact that the movement and strafe speed is insane, and the recoil control is pretty much more simpler than the one from the M13, which jumps all over the place. But honestly, you guys can find it out in the comments on which one you think is better. But last but not least, let's get on with number 1. Alright, so obviously we should have seen this coming. I make a lot of videos with this, and this gun has been meta for around 2 seasons, I believe so. But ever since this gun has been introduced, and no one was really that into it up until the legendary variant came out. And when that came out, it was an absolute beam because of its broken iron sights. Now technically the skin is pay to win, but I pretty much enjoy using the weapon a lot alongside with my other weapon, which is also the Holger and then the M13. But after using this weapon for a bunch of times, you guys already know that I do still classify the MX9 as the number 1 weapon, and I guess the whole thing is obvious. Now with the MX9, it does have a very fast time to kill close and mid range, and for long range you guys could also say it does, depending on if you can control recoil or not. But I do hope that the next season or whatever they come out with does have a meta which is less time to kill than it is right now, because I'm not really liking the fact that they did a bunch of fast time to kill weapons that don't necessarily take skill to use. I miss the old meta with like the RUS or the AK-117 when it actually took skill and the time to kill was a bit slower than usual. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I hope you guys in the next one. Peace.